doing some more lightning tests. Please bear with me, I do not have the money for a brand new camera, so this is the best. Hello! It's a new week, it is Sunday. I haven't done much this week because I was taking a break. It was, in theory, a break to edit videos in bulk, and I did it exactly 0.5 videos. Not even a half, like 0. So that was a fail. I did not bake, actually. I did make a pizza. Another pizza.
There's blood on the side of the mountain. It's turning a new shade of red. Yet sometimes the fire you found.
And some bread. Which sucked. I'm not good at bread yet. I will also make bread pudding with whatever is left of it. But in the meantime, it's March 10! Happy Mario Day! So I was like, yeah, there isn't anything Mario themed in the books, so I really wanted to make something. At first I was like, yeah, let's make a pie, because pie is the best way to express my art. But I didn't have a specific idea for pie. So instead we are going to follow a tutorial from Nerdy Enemies that I followed back when it was, you know, still good. And it was fun, and we're going to make turtle shell cake pops. Because it's one of the earliest Nerdy Enemies tutorial, and it was, you know, when she was still cool. And yeah, so at first I was like, yeah, she used box vanilla cake, which is not an option for me first. And second, vanilla cake and I don't mix very well. Let's make some chocolate cake. At least I am sure to eat it. I love chocolate cake. Then I was like, the whole point of this year is to learn to do stuff out of your comfort zone. Make a new cake, a cake from the book. So I already picked the cake. I basically picked in the bag until I had a cake come out, and it was the PB King. So it's going to be peanut butter cake pops. I'm going to first do the PB King completely okay, and then I'm going to smash it and make cake pops out of it, and then make them look like, no, mushrooms, not tortoise. Mushroom cakes, cake pops. You get the idea. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I am not a big, huge fan of peanut butter, but I'm not allergic, so I can do it. So yeah, let's do this. Also, it is worth to note that I have been experimenting with more lightning adjustments, because I've been trying to edit stuff and they're so pixelated and the video quality is so bad and my face is in shadow and it's driving me nuts. So I'm trying my best, you guys. I have literally light coming straight to my face, so hopefully it will work, but yeah, I do not have the money for a new camera. I wish I had, but until then the video quality is gonna be shit. Like, I suffer too, okay? Also, even if I bought a camera today, most of the videos that I will be posting in the future I already filmed like 3 years ago. So it will be with this camera anyway, because I can't refilm painting my bedroom, for example, because it's already painted. So you're gonna have to deal with it like a mature grown-up, just like I do. Alright, let's bake. Already got my cake pans greased and lined, and I'm ready.
I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your shit into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your shit into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. You're on a different road. I'm in the Milky Way. You want me down on Earth, but I am up in space. You're so damn hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch. I love it. I love it. I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your shit into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge.
Alright, frosting is done. This is such a beautiful thing. I can't wait to see how it tastes. Cause like, y'all, looks good. No matter what it is, at that point it's probably going to go into my library. It's very peanut buttery. Maybe not too much. But that's just because my taste. I'm super picky. It's not the frosting's fault. It's pretty good. Look at how smooth it is. Beating the peanut butter and butter together for like 5 minutes. It was so pretty. It became lighter and smooth and creamy. So nice. That is a buttload of frosting, and I think I will have too much. We'll see. Because now it's time for cakes. That are already baked and chilled because, you know, it's way easier this way. I'm not even going to label it. I don't need it. It's gonna become cake pops soon enough. So I don't care. Kitchen's a mess. Alright, so thing to keep in mind, if you do it too tall, it will dip in the middle. Again, I really don't care. It's gonna become cake pops. But it's something to keep in mind. Maybe I fucked up the baking, I don't know. Look at that. So yeah, there's a little hole. So yeah, it's baked. You know, the toothpick came out clean, but it's weird. It's okay, I don't mind. Okay, maybe it's not as baked as I would have hoped. I'm going to remove the core of it. I think it's not baked enough. It's okay, it's gonna become cake pops. I'm going to pretend it's a secret chamber, huh? going to wonder why I cut out the circle. These people that are watching them, and they're already gonna know because I fucked up the cooking. But I can't pretend that it's not because of that. Babe, I can lie to myself better than you've ever been lied to anyone else. Alright. Let's put some frosting into this. Oh, it's so nice. I had to add a bit of milk, but apart from that, it's pretty nice. That frosting is gonna be crummy. I don't care. I want it. I don't care. I love it. Really, really nice frosting. If you love peanut butter, yeah, it's totally for you. Know that there. I am not sure I love peanut butter. I went through a phase in my life where I pretty much ate 2 pieces of toast spread with peanut butter, plus a cup of tea every morning. It was when I was a mailman. It was not a fun time. I was living with my sister, which was miserable in many ways, and my bitchy older sister kept judging me and pissing me off about, oh, it's not healthy to eat so much peanut butter. And I was like, you drink 20 liters of Coca-Cola every week. You don't get to judge me over something if something is healthy or not, because you are not. Also, I was starting the day with, calories and proteins, and I think that was better than what I do usually. So I was doing pretty great, and she guilted me about it, which was so not nice. And yeah, that was one of the reasons I don't talk to my sisters anymore. I did not stop peanut butter because of her, but I did stop peanut butter because I kind of got sick of it. I always do that. I always get sick of things eventually. So she should have waited for me to get sick of it naturally. Instead of that, I just kept going out of spite. Which was an interesting move, I suppose. But yeah, if she had been smarter, we could have been friends as adults. But honestly, I don't think I could have, because they're both pretty garbage people. I can't really say I miss them. So I only want to surround myself with people that I actually like, And despite my middle sister having been my partner in games for most of my life, because there was only us two to play, I don't think I like her. She didn't invite me to a wedding, so I think she doesn't like me either, which honestly makes me feel so much better about it. Like, why try at all when she doesn't care either? I don't know if she thought I would make a scene or something. I wouldn't have. I'm a nice person. And despite being pissed at my parents for, emotional abuse and all that, honestly, I'm not mad. Not particularly mad at my sister. I never blocked her. I never cut contact with her. She just never called. Maybe she assumed that when I was like divorcing my parent, I was divorcing her at the same time. I was not, but maybe she did. Or maybe she just doesn't care about me at all. Which would explain why she didn't invite me at a wedding, which I am not over yet. Like, I learned about it like a month ago. No, less than that, more than that, like a couple of months ago. And I'm still not over it. Because that was a big move. I think he was getting married. I would have invited my sisters, both sisters. Even if the oldest was a piece of shit, I would have invited her to my wedding. She didn't invite me to hers. I will not invite her to mine. It's a two-way street. That is not my prettiest icing job, but I like the rustic feel of it. I think that fits the vibe of it. And I still have some frosting left, so that's going to be a very heavy frosting, heavy cake. Alright, gonna take a couple pictures and then cut up this page, baby. I kind of wish I could put, a peanut butter cup in the middle of my cake pops, but that would just not work. I need integrity for them, and yeah, that won't work. Shame, really. That would be cool. Let's see how it tastes. I'm really upset that the toothpick came out clean when the cake was not baked. Wow! It's a fucking peanut butter punch in the gut. I mean, it's good if you like it. Wow! It's intense. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it says in the description that fondant is needed for peanut butter and chocolate. I can't get it. I think after this one, I am done for like 2 years of eating peanut butter. Wow. Ugh. Okay, I'm okay. Oh, it's a bit too much for me. It's wow, it's intense. Okay, wow. This is a lot. I'm gonna keep the frosting in a separate bowl. Man, this is intense. This is way too much peanut butter. Wow. This is the second time from baking yesterday, I'm like, this is too much. The first one was the Valentine Spy. Like, this was too much sugar. I don't know if you got the concept of, if you do a cookbook, you have to adapt what you like and you don't like from the recipe and smooth it out before publishing and putting your name on it. Wow. Wow. I don't know anyone who will like that. This is way too much peanut butter. Way too intense. I mean, it tastes good. It's just so much. It's like that friend that is so needy and and glued to your side all the time. It's like, it's not like I don't like you, it's just that you're too much. Yeah, that's the cake. That's the cake form of it. I had a friend like that in uni and we called her Wally. So this is going to be the Wally cake. She was a nice person, she was just very, very needy. Always there, always wanting. She was as awkward socially as me. But somehow I was there in the friend group in the first place, so I had the advantage or something like that. That was not very nice to her. I have regrets. Whatever. I'm going to have to find something to do with that frosting. It's not gonna be today. Alright. I'm throwing out the cups because I don't like them. Again, I do not particularly like peanut butter anymore, so that's not helping. I think peanut butter has the same problem as vanilla for me. When I went to Paris the first time, we stayed like for like 10 days, and it was dead of winter. It was a while ago, so it was actually cold, which it no longer is in winter anywhere in France. So it was cold. It was so cold that anytime we went out in like the street or something to visit, we inevitably ended up right back into the nearest cafe just to get warm. And we did like 10 stops each visit into cafes, and every damn time ordered warm milk with vanilla. And you know what happened at the end of it? I was sick of it. So that's kind of what happened with peanut butter. Unsurprisingly. Every time I tried to make cake pops before now, never handled well. I'm kind of afraid that it's going to be the same thing today. Only one way to find out. Anyway, I'm probably not gonna eat them, so I should probably try to go out and try to find people to eat them, because no, that's just not going to be me. There's way too much peanut butter in here. I think the first time I did it, I tried to make a vanilla cake, which obviously did not go well. Second time, I tried to make a vanilla cake from scratch, without a recipe, because I was dumb. And I was like, oh, it's good, I know how to make a cake. It's like butter, eggs, flour, and sugar, and it did not rise. It was greasy somehow. It did not work, obviously. I wanted to make creme brulee for it, because it was again an ordinary recipes, and it did not work because I did not use bain-marie, and that was overall a huge failure. Armed with two deceptions, I kinda gave up on making cake pops. But I am not giving up anytime soon anymore. I'm not that kind of person. Anyway, this is my tragic life story. I may look, balanced and good, but I really am not. I have so much emotional baggage that it all somehow ended up on my hips. That's going to be a lot of cake pops. I think I'm only going to do like a dozen cake pops tops. The rest is going to end up in truffles. I'm going to give it to people like that. And hopefully the nice people at my game club tomorrow will eat them. If not, maybe there will be a bunch of teenage boys like next time who will just take anything I will give. I love them. Like, I love my old folks. They're pretty nice, pretty entertaining, and they play cards with me. And they tell me my hair is pretty because, you know, they're used to only white hair, so change is good. But I like teenage boys because I don't even have to beg for them to eat my stuff, which is always nice. I think there was just enough frosting in there to make the cake pops. There is a lot of leftover frosting. I have no idea what to do with it, because I ain't putting that in any cake that I want to eat. It is way too much. Alright, let's make cake pops.
You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care.
Alright, got everything. Got my red chocolate, my green ass chocolate. Look, color is so expensive, I'm not putting any more than that. And I've got my marshmallows that I'm going to cut in half, if my scissors are nice about it, which they may not be. And it's time to make cake pops. I also defrosted some royal icing just for the dots. And the cake pops are still in the freezer because I'm a coward and I don't want to get them out and risk ruining everything. It's 7 a.m. It's late. I want to go to bed, and tomorrow the club is at 2, so if I want to go to the club, which I cannot do because I'm not going to eat those, I'm not going to have a lot of sleep. Which is a problem because it's been a difficult week sleep-wise. I think I didn't get... At some point I was like... I had to stay up late for me. So I did, and I had like an hour long nap to push me going, and then I had a very too short night after that, and then my body kind of wanted to catch up with it. So I did like 2 separate consecutive 14 hours sleeps, and yeah, I'm struggling to talk because I'm like tired. My brain is not having it anymore, and stuff like that, and I'm not doing great. And then you wouldn't sleep anymore, so I got like 5 hours tops of sleep in like half an hour increments because my body just wouldn't sleep. And then last night I just couldn't fall asleep, and man, I didn't miss insomnia. So I was like, for like 4 hours I just hang out and did stuff because I was tired but I couldn't sleep. So I wasn't miserable, and I really want to have a good night's sleep tonight. I don't think that's gonna happen, which sucks. Let's start with those. Kitchen is a mess, and I'm not anywhere close to done, which is great. Cake pops are rock solid, which is great. Up to a point at least. I don't think this one's gonna turn out very good. So I'm kinda over having shitty sleep. I just really want to sleep well. I don't know how likely that is to happen. Guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm only doing like 3 of each. Yeah, for now. Like, we'll see if it works out or not. If it does not work out, I don't want to have to give up on like a dozen of them. 3 is already more realistic, you know. Also added some coconut oil on my chocolate to make it more likely to work out. It seems like it is working out. Okay, push the chamallow. There. It is not sticking. Great. Great start. Okay, probably should have pushed it after it's set. Lesson learned. Okay, now there's green chocolate on the marshmallow. They're gonna look disgusting. Especially since I know they will taste disgusting. I can tell you right now, I so don't want to give another try to baking yesterday recipes, because that's a lot of bad experiences. That's enough bad experiences that I just don't want to do it anymore. They're not super round. Like you will have to do, but they're not looking great. it's not, but it's fine. So Cake Pops and I are not, you know, a love story. I think I just don't like them. That's why I fuck them, not because I just don't like doing them. Explained a lot. Usually when it's something that I don't like, I do not put as much effort into it. It's just not as good, you know. So I think that's what happened there. Okay, not that bad. I think I will try to decorate this one anyway. There. Okay. Ta-da! It's a shame that this marshmallow doesn't want to stick. Like this could be good. What makes me feel better about it is that even more than happens, you know, in a video, not all of them were good, you know? Not a lot of them were good. And sure, she was a newbie then, was one of her first videos. But they weren't good. So it's okay if mine aren't good either. Nothing's perfect on first try. Okay, they're all so bad. This one already looks a little better. A little. Bear with me. I know they're ugly as fuck. They're just better. Taking the progress where I can. Yeah, I think that's the last time I make Cake Pops. I just don't like them. Like every time I wanted to make them, it's because I just watched a video about them and you know, they were trendy back then. They're less trendy now. I'm okay with letting them go. Those are ugly as fuck, huh? It's okay, but they're ugly as fuck. But yeah, I did some Mario stuff for March 10. I can be proud, I guess, a little. There's chocolate dripping everywhere on the marshmallows, which is probably not what's supposed to happen. Okay, I'm going to let them set. I'm taking pictures later. And yeah, I'm going to keep making truffles. Some of them will have a half marshmallow stuck on them because they're cut. Might as well use them. Alright, see you. Oh, that's the outro because I'm not tasting them anymore. See you next week for pies. Next week it's Pies Days. Pie Days. We're gonna have so much fun, hopefully. Alright, bye bye Cake Pops. See you next week. I can do. There is something that touched my ankles. What was it?